The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Tonight is the greatest challenge of the Archetype's career.
A match with Jacob FATU isn't just a challenge, it's right there in the name of the PLE. This is about survival.
That's exactly right, Wade. FATU said it best himself. This isn't an opportunity for the Archetype, it's a sentence.
We're about to find out if this is the Archetype's new beginning or the end of the comeback.
Possibly the most dominant champion in WWE has arrived.
I had the opportunity to work with FATU early in his career after he got outside, and you could feel that he was a generational talent when he walked in the door, man.
Here's a statistic for you. Since winning the Intercontinental Championship, Jacob FATU has defended the title 18 times. The longest of those matches was 6 minutes, 34 seconds. The Samoan Werewolf does not work by the hour.
You can take a player off the street, but you can't take the street out of the player.
Introducing the challenger from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 235 pounds, Deuce! And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob FATU!
Who's gonna lay claim to the workhorse title here tonight?
And here we go. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know FATU as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Survive. If he can make it through FATU's initial blitz and take him into the deep waters, maybe he can find a hole in the Werewolf's game.
You might as well ask someone to survive getting mauled by a grizzly bear in the wilderness. Even if you manage to crawl away, you will never be the same.
Sweeps the leg. Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
And he gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, he's not going out like that.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter Jacob.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
Just bludgeoning their opponent. The champion just teed off. Our challenger found no way to break free there.
Locks up.
Oh, man!
He connects with a counter. Oh, what a kick. And again to the back of the head.
And he builds off the attack.
Oh, a declarative, decisive shot.
Uh-oh. It knew what was coming there.
Boom!
Shoulder right to the midsection.
Bam!
Jacob FATU able to ward off that attack.
The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship, and Jacob FATU took that as a personal insult. Now the Archetype has a chance to win the title. From the apron. Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
That was a bad landing.
Yeah, that might have changed his whole match. Some damage being dealt to the champ.
Nice series of strikes.
Forearm, what a combo. Bang.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
With the greatest of ease.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Batting it all on
Sky high. Splash.
Massive, reckless abandon. My God, that was nuts. Absolutely insane.
Into the ring again now. A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob FATU.
This cannot be how Jacob envisioned tonight going.
Stiff headbutt. Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
From the top. Crushing headbutt. The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Loose cover leads to a strong kick out. Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Kick to the body. Double underhook into a DDT.
Oh, man, we might have a new champion.
Two. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes of the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
Incoming.
Oh, the high risk does not pay off.
Jawbreaker interrupts the attack.
A rolling elbow right on the mark.
Sent right into the corner.
Enziguri.
Moonsault connecting. What a landing.
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob FATU.
Jacob FATU being systematically worked on.
Top rope. 450. Are we about to see a title change here?
He stays alive. He stays alive.
And this is why they are the champ. The ability to survive even the worst their challengers have to offer.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again. FATU's on the ropes.
Look out.
The Archetype just took out the referee.
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt.
Jacob FATU sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to quit. Worked on.
Top rope. 450. Are we about to see a title change here?
He stays alive. He stays alive.
And this is why they are the champ. ability to survive even the worst their challengers have to offer.
That was a golden opportunity to end things. Now he's got to hope the opportunity presents itself again. FATU's on the ropes.
Look out! The Archetype just took out the referee!
And here comes a Samoan drop.
The Archetype is hurt!
Jacob FATU sensing an opening here.
The Archetype is in trouble.
This is not going to end well.
He's got a chair, and it looks like he's headed to the top.
We're about to see a giant Samoan steel chair splash.
He's going to crush the Archetype.
Hector Flores just saved his life.
Hector telling him to take the chair and bust up FATU.
Doesn't look like the Archetype's willing to get his hands dirty.
Moved up.
No, I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You asked for this! You made me do this!
Hector Flores has cut ties with the man who brought him to the dance.
Jacob FATU has no idea what just happened.
And he does not care.
Double springboard moonsault.
That'll do it.
Jacob FATU retains the Intercontinental Championship.
It's one thing to have to face the Samoan werewolf, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Hector Flores just stabbed his mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now Hector Flores is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Penta. Oh? Is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the Archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about his comeback journey. He asked me to watch his back. And when I did, he acted like he didn't need me. Again, just like always. He didn't need me? I was the only one who didn't abandon him at his rundown wrestling school. I was the one who told him he couldn't keep trotting out the same tired act. If it wasn't for me, he would have been stuck on the convention circuit, and you never would have heard from him again. When I gave him the opportunity to cement his new attitude with one blow from a shovel to Shinsuke Nakamura's skull, he didn't have the guts to follow through. Then, he acted like he did me a favor when he brought me to NXT. I carried his ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called Archetype does? He traps me in a locker room so he can go out there against the New Day and have the spotlight all to himself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past him. No matter what you believe. After that moment, he threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of his hopes and all of his dreams. No, you don't get to be Intercontinental Champion. No. You will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match. Because you will be facing Hector Flores. I am taking that opportunity from you, like you took so many from me.
Archetype, I know you don't think we're done.
We're definitely not. FATU, I think we're gonna be doing this for a long time.
You talking like you earn my respect. You didn't earn nothing. I was about to send your ass back into retirement when that little punk-ass Hector stuck his nose in my business.
He stuck his nose in our business. And you aren't the piper he's gonna pay for that. I am.
You got business with Hector? You got business with Braun? You got business with Wise Man? You forgetting one thing, Oos.
What's that?
I run this business, and ours ain't done.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
But you're sounding very zen about this. Hector Flores may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Hector spun all those half-truths and lies in his press conference.
What about his challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Hector and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. He was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE title. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No. I'm going to earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Randy Orton?
Man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. How about the Archetype versus the Viper in a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign? Roxanne, if I were a betting man, I'd guess you were about to say something extra.
Me? Never. I was just going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility. There were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on a Samoan freaking werewolf to check on the poor squished referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing, Roxanne.
Losing to the New Day, losing to FATU, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
What do you get out of being the devil on my shoulder, Roxanne?
You remind me of me. Before I got it. Before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner. At any cost.
There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not possibly be more biased against one of the competitors.
I'll agree that this is highly irregular, but we should not be in the business of prejudging a referee's...
Going for the early cover.
He kicks out almost immediately.
Ref looks sharp there. Well, you certainly can't complain about the officiating on that pin count.
Quick evasion from him. Orton outthought him there.
He right to the mush.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Ooh. And he's able to avoid that offense.
Kick and again to the back of the head.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
Off the springboard.
Orton getting worked on.
Abandoning the pin and deciding he still has more work to do. Ooh.
The Archetype and Randy Orton are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Hector Flores has a vendetta against the Archetype.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. Rolling elbow right on the mark. Deep six.
long at all. And our referee, he's keeping things fair right there.
You can't say our ref messed around with his cadence during that pin.
The Archetypes headed to the Royal Rumble.
Hector Flores stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Flores wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out!
RKO is blocked.
Clothesline attempt.
Oh, the RKO.
And now it's a fast count.
The Archetypes road back to the WWE Championship does not lead through the Royal Rumble match.
Randy Orton wants nothing to do with Hector Flores.
Hector doesn't care. He got what he wanted here tonight.
You're right, Corey. Hector Flores swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match, and tonight, he kept his promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Hector Flores being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis!
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Hector Flores ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Orton was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Braun.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beat sentimental favorite Randy Orton by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Hector. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Hector Flores gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
I Quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
It's going to be Hector's. He betrayed me. He deserves this.
It could be you on the losing end. You worked so hard to get back here, and it could all be for nothing.
You're right. That's why I gotta win. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Hector isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there. And I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Sean, as far as I'm concerned, my career isn't even on the line. Hector's is about to end.
Tonight's not just about Hector. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, it cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Hector needs to suffer. He stabbed me in the back and smiled doing it. Tonight, he learns what payback really feels like.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are gonna know who you really are.
Woods, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking,
You know, I could have told you about Hector. Day one, I looked at that dude and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your lunch money, squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line, classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Hector made his bed. I'm just the guy flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure he never double-crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. It was a bad emotional kind. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? A childhood in Charlotte, North Carolina, recording my first album. That time I sold the original American flag. I might have gotten another life or two mixed up in there also. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
For one of these men, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the archetype for a long time, and this man doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at his comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because he turned his back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, he said, I quit already. And he might do it again here tonight. Oh my God! Oh, solid bit of defense on his part there.
The archetype and Hector Flores were once like brothers. Now one of them will say the words, I quit, and leave WWE forever. With the counter. Oh, what a kick, and again to the back of the head.
Quick escape from danger there.
Oh, did you hear that?
Uh-oh. Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
The head scissor takedown. Taking this match to the outside.
Ah, what a neck breaker.
Boom.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Oh, sunset flip powerbomb. Quick reflexes so important in a match like this.
Heads up, chairs flying. Who knows what's coming next?
God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. Powerful uppercut finds the mark.
his way to the ring. Using that chair to play mind games with his opponent. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Ready to put that kendo stick to good use, I'm sure of that.
Oh, he flips that around. Flores gets waylaid.
Oh, just completely rattling the jaw.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Oh, yeah. And you just know there's even more damage in store at this point in this match.
Knee right to the face. Look at this. Rights and lefts unloading.
And I put the exclamation point. Using the chair with no caution at all.
Momentum is running away from Flores.
And Flores is looking for a solution. Kick hits the mark.
No! Saying no, I do not and will not quit.
Letting everyone know it's not
fair. But now the question is his opponent even lucid enough to be forced to say, I quit?
Referee's got the mic in hand.
Yeah, I quit.
That's it.
He said he wouldn't quit. He meant it. The archetype survives, and so does his WWE career.
But look at Hector Flores. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of his comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Hector has done.
The archetype is truly a good human being.
That's more like it.
Come on, man. Ending his WWE career wasn't enough.
The archetype has lost his mind.
Or he's found it.
What is the archetype thinking now?
He's going to do some damage with that steel chair.
Don't do it. Come on, archetype. You've done enough.
And he's not stopping there. Even I agree. This is taking it too far.
Oh, my God. He can't do this. Don't do this.
This is something you do not come back from for either man.
Come on, man. No, no.
Don't do this. Son of a...
He may have just broken Hector's neck.
We got to get some help out here right away.
Something has snapped in the archetype here tonight. He's headed down a dark road.